Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings game. If you saw the first one, this is a direct continuation of it. If you didn't, that's okay, because every life we live is going to be its own episode. So you really don't have to see the one before, but if you want to, it's there. So we're continuing as Count Roland. It's the Zoon of Holland, who is a genius, but he is a 2-year-old. So his dad ended up dying from a horse riding accident at the ripe old age of 33. We're going to see where this takes us. We're going to be under a regency for a bit, so it might be a little slow. I'll try to, move around and pay attention to some things, but I'm going to try to keep the speed up very high on this one, just so we can get through this childhood and start getting into the nitty-gritty of the actual game. So his father was really focused on increasing the development, and he just became curious. And with development, that increases, your levies, your tax, your everything. So I'm not sure if he's going to be in that. I'm going to try to treat each life as a unique individual and not push them towards a focus that their father might have done. So, of course, the father was under stewardship. I think this young guy, let's see, he has just curious, which it helps diplomacy and learning. And then, of course, he's a genius. Uh, I do think we're going to maybe go towards... I think we're going to go towards learning on this one and just see where that takes us. Yeah, so we've got our spy master currently looking in another province right now, or county, for secrets. I can't remember where she is actually. Probably told me and I missed it. Well, I don't like a race on stilts where I get a 0% chance to win, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the 50-50 option. Oh, I have an option to become a bully. Wow, what is wrong with her face? She's a leper. Okay. Also a genius, so we shouldn't do that. We should be a friend. It's our sister after all, and I think a curious person would be more curious about her face than mean, because mean people don't tend to have like the option of curiosity. They get turned off immediately from other people, and they don't get to actually look into things. So our supported mother is looking at a book, and we don't seem to understand part of the book, so, or I guess nuances of the topic. So we're going to ask our mom for some help here. Got a +1 to diplomacy. Maybe we should have made that our focus, but that's okay. So, favorite counselor. So the bishop, it looks like, has the same passions as us, potentially. So we could do the option where we want to help out, it gives us a little stress, and Wilhelm gets mad at us, or we could just watch them. I'm actually going to go for this one. It's early enough that I'm not too concerned about a bishop not liking me, and that +1 to diplomacy is going to be very nice. Even if I'm not focused on diplomacy, it's still going to be a good thing to have a higher diplomacy, especially with us being a one-county, small country. Okay, cool. Well, ooh, scales of power against me. Romantic, like, spreads. So we've got isolate capital and enter seclusion. Let's take a look at that current disease. Where's that? Oh, wow. That is literally right there. The romantic plague. That sounds pleasant, right? Racked with a bloody cough caused by cold humors in the lungs. This character suffers from the consumption. Oh, yeah, that's not good. It says a minor plague, I guess. Okay, so that's in terms of, like, spread ability. So... severe penalty to health, child health, and elderly health. I don't think I want to lose the game super early, so we're going to go ahead and isolate. I know this hurts things. I'm also going to enter seclusion. It sucks because I think this is actually going to affect the child. Yeah, of course it deals with his, what do you call that? Renown, I think. I think that was Renown that it affected, but hopefully it doesn't mess with his development too much, because, kids will be able to get affected by things. Oh, what is this? Caught trying to embezzle. That's not good. Abuse of power. Calls 15 strife. Okay, well, we're being raided, and there's nothing we can really do about that with one county. Where they have 312, or no, 405. Why am I on this map mode? There we go. 405. Our quality is the same, but lower amount, so we're just kind of screwed on that one. Best we could do is like try to kick them off, but we'd have to pay for it. Oh my gosh. And keep my hand on the space bar so I can keep pausing it when things pop up like that. So we need a new spy master. I guess ours got caught. I must have missed that. I'm trying to go really fast, and it might result in me missing some things, but I mean, it's not gonna be the end of the world. I'm gonna increase control here in our county. It's because we got raided, so it's not a good thing. 3 years to develop that at level 9. That's a really good spy master, honestly. She's unmarried. We could potentially find her a spouse to try to keep her here, so her family's kind of rooted. She's 40, so that might be a little hard. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put her with this quick guy, and maybe we'll be able to have a quick, like, have like genetic traits within our court. Obviously, they can move at any point, but if we proliferate that here, then we could potentially not have to marry far, or have a better choice in the world for that. Okay, well, 20 people have already died in this other county, I think. I mean, it could be a number of counties. Yeah, actually it is. Oh. Alright then. Oh, counselor left the court. Okay, and they accepted the marriage proposal. Oh, of course. Yep, I should have known. That's my fault. Yeah, when you marry them off matrimonially, the man's gonna basically pull her, so she's now gone, and I just lost a really good spy master. I wasn't thinking, but I need to pay attention to that in the future. So we've got our Regent, Marshal, and Master of the Hunt. He could be our spy master, that's fine. We actually have a better option for our Marshal here, so we'll do that. And find secrets, we'll send them off to, I don't know, let's go to Cornwall. See if we can pick anything up there. Hopefully he doesn't pick up a disease. We'll keep it going. There is a war going on with the West Frankian claim on the Kingdom of Burgundy. So, this versus that, not really a concern of ours. It's a war going on way away from us, not something we have to concern ourselves with. Hopefully we don't get raided again by all these guys here. Don't they know we're like basically them? Okay, so we come to a crossroads here. Do we want to get humble or arrogant? So with humble, opinion and vassals and piety is pretty nice. Arrogant, though, considering he's into learning, I think learning is going to work better with humble. Arrogant might work better if he was, trying to fight or something. So we'll go with humble. We could also go with remain silent. I think that's a good response. A little diplomacy, a little bit of learning. Eager to learn, eager to help. Okay. Well, there's really actually no point in finding secrets. I just realized. So we should probably pull this guy back and just disrupt schemes, because we don't have the like pay me for hooks thing anymore. One thing we might want to do is either build a new holding or expand our current one, which this might be good when we get 225, just to get us a little bit more money and keep that going. Like, that is going to be a common theme through all of my family members, is focusing on being able to fund things. I can lawfully imprison. That would be silly. My regent. I create an accolade. Let's do this one because he doesn't hate me. Oh, I need 3 more. Whatever. I don't know why it pops up here if I don't have enough for it. I'm not employing a personal physician. They're all trash. That's probably why. We could try to find one. Yeah, I think it's a good idea right now with this plague right here. Is it still hanging around? Oh, well, it's moved away, so we could probably leave seclusion now. We'll do that. Getting enough sleep? I'll take some stress for the chance at another learning. We got it. Very good. Emerge from seclusion. I already did that. Or maybe I didn't hit it. I'll take another +1 to diplomacy potentially. Oh, okay, I have to hit the button twice. Okay, cool. Yeah, so now we're out of exclusion, and the plague isn't right on our doorstep, so it shouldn't be too bad. Switch back map modes. Another swing into the power scales. Okay. That's actually a mechanic I haven't really messed with. So I'm not really sure how that's gonna change things. Okay, so we go with a 11% chance that I win the race on stilts again. I don't know why she wants to do this. I could become a friend with her. I'm gonna do it. I think it was just appropriate to be able to do that, to make her a friend and also get all the stress gone. Oh, we're declared on King Lothair II by a peasant revolt. Well, hopefully they don't raid us. Always seem to be the butt of that type of stuff. So he's situational, self-interested, and self-interested. That's great. All of this is really good, huh? Okay. Liege calls on the regent to help build and focus the power of the throne. I mean, we'll do that one. I think swelling armies doesn't really apply right now. Okay, so we've got an opportunity to get another trait here. We can get impatient, shy, or gluttonous. Unfortunately, all of these suck. We have humble and genius, and it wants to basically punish us. So with impatient, we lose learning, which is something we definitely don't want to do since that's our focus. So I'm just going to ignore that. Shy, we get a little bit of learning, but we lose diplomacy. That is our strongest stat, so may not be that big of a deal. We get increased travel safety, plague resistance, and you do learn languages faster. Okay. And then gluttonous, of course, is going to affect our health. It gives us a stress loss bonus, and we are sinful. So, as weird as it is, I think I'm going to take shy. It's just going to make it to where I can't really do feasts to try to get rid of stress later on. I mean, I can, but they're not going to reduce stress at all. Yeah, intrigue +1. That's good. I must have a really good teacher. My regent changed from my mom. Okay, so quid pro quo. Spy Master is asking me for something. Need extra authority to take care of matters of import. You would go so kind to sign and seal in these documents. Oh, of course, yeah, I'm just not going to read it as a learning person. If you say so. Yeah, I don't need +20. I think we're going to go for this -25 to his opinion of us, but we're getting a +5 towards the power skills. He's trying real hard. And because it's so early on, this actually matters a little bit. I need to have a high birth rate, so I'm going to go with heterosexual. It is interesting that they have like asexual in here, bisexual, all that. But specifically the asexual, because it's like not interested at all, you know? So, like, I would be screwed if I chose that. Might have negative kids. That's not possible, but still. My sister can marry at 16. Okay. Oof. Get an alliance. Oh, she's a leper, so I wouldn't mind trying to get an alliance. We could go for that one. It's with a 72-year-old who's about to die because he's obese, and it says he's healthy, but Elling. That's so messed up. But I'm gonna do it. She'll come back soon, and I'll be able to remarry her off to somebody better. Maybe we can get something out of that. I don't know. It's a pretty big alliance with Frisia. They're getting absorbed a little bit. Okay, I'm not betrothed. I am now 11, so I can find me a wife. So potential alliance with the chiefdom of Ratibor, which is way over here. In Poland, that's a maybe. She doesn't have, oh, she's got club-footed. Nope. So early on, personally, yes, alliances are good. They allow you to spread and all that. But I actually want to go and reinforce good traits early, at least. So I'm going to search for somebody specifically who might have. Do that and go for a specific trait of inheritable. Okay, let's look at that. So we've got a an Amazonian here, or Herculean, 23-year-old Breton. She's a lowborn, arbitrary, generous, ambitious. Not terrible options. There's a quick, there's also a beautiful. Amazonian here as well, 25 years old. I think that's the youngest we're going to get is 23. Actually, no. They got a few that are a little younger, more his age. You could probably swing it a couple of years down. They're going to be betrothed, so yeah, a lot of these are 40-year-olds, and then I'm not going to betroth a toddler. So let's go. Yeah, so I think we are going to go with the 23-year-old. It's older than, I'd really like, but she should be like 30 by the time they might have a kid. So I'll have like 2 or 3 kids, maybe some with the Amazonian, maybe some with Genius, maybe none. We'll find out. Best case, she died. I mean, not best case. Best worst case, she dies before I get too old, and then I can remarry someone younger, and then get more kids that way. But I like that. Okay, so let's just go with that. So there's the betrothal. Excellent. Married a lowborn. Lost more renown or whatever that is. Actually, don't know what that symbol is. There's a granddaughter of King Lothair, which didn't. Oh, I guess she didn't have congenital traits. That would have been an interesting one to betroth. You know what? We'll go for the flowers for you. Isabel only wants to be friends. That's unfortunate. She's too hot for us. Okay. Got patient, trusting, giving. Okay. Well, patient can be bad because you get impatient. Or no, never mind. That's the that's the antonym. What are you talking about? Okay, so more taxes plus more learning. I'd like that. Trusting can get you killed, but diplomacy and less learning, so probably not. And then forgiving, everything but intrigue, and it is virtuous, so I think I'm gonna go with forgiving. This is good, but I think this one has more benefits with the piety gain. Wow, an immediate another one. Okay, well we'll go ahead and get our. I'm gonna go for another learning here, even though I could go for a prowess. Not too worried about prowess. I'll have people to defend me. My counselor just died in his sleep, apparently. That sounds great. A spy master. We'll put our steward there. We'll shuffle this around a little bit. Oof. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So we can put someone with 0 here. How's our... Oh, you're also trash. It's telling us we can swing the Scales of Power. I'm just going to leave it for now. But I need to deal with this Chancellor thing. So what I'm going to try to do I have any lowborn women? Courtiers. Maybe my mom, actually. I could arrange a marriage. Maybe? No, I guess I can't. My regent's not loyal enough. My own mother doesn't love me. What a shame. If I do have a female in my court, which I don't, I've unfortunately married off the best one. If I did, I could pull a man here to do chancellor work, but best we got is 0. So I'm gonna look at maybe getting another commander. Might get lucky there. So it should be, is it a decision now, I think? I forget where these things are, man. Knights and accolades, invite knights. Okay, so I need 23 more prestige. And I'm gonna invite, God, what the hell? Oh, okay, I've been captured by somebody raiding on me. Oh man, this game. Just let me go, buddy. Escape from prison. He already hates me, so I feel like there's really not. I'll give it a little bit. Okay, he's gonna ransom 10 gold. Yeah. I would rather pay 10 gold and get out safely. Oh, was that someone else? Great. Actually, I don't really care if my mom's out because she hates me, but I'll let her out. Wow, I got stressed because no one will talk to me. And war declared. Alright. Daddy chill. This game is wild. Oh yeah, I can declare war on someone with 3,000 army? Yeah, okay. I don't know if I'm ever going to get this prestige in prison. Let me out! Okay. Is that it? Yes. Cool. 50 gold. That's extortion. It's ridiculous. Okay, we had a mental break as a fucking 14-year-old. That's wonderful. Provident. No. I'll take more stress, please. Okay, now I have a few knights. I still can't invite anyone. I can recruit these guys, though, so I didn't even see them down there. I need someone that can do diplomacy. Honestly, they're the same, but at least this guy could kind of triple roll here, so we'll pay 25, and because we're shy, we're going to get a... I hate shy. Those are all bad options, honestly. I just didn't have a good one. So, oh wow, look at our whole court. I wonder what happened to them. Probably imprisoned or something, maybe? Ridiculous. Hey, pet cat. Or I can be best friends with my crush. Well, not best friends, but friends. What is her opinion of me? Plus 12? That's not bad. I don't know if I want... Like, I love getting the cat, but I think the friendship would be beneficial. Because she's going to be pretty powerful. I mean, not, like, super powerful, but, I mean, that's a pretty sizable chunk of land there that might benefit us in the future. And with us going down learning, possibly diplomacy later, we might be able to work out something. Okay, what a beautiful surprise. Today I've got something very special for you. With that, a cloth falls away to reveal a sleek, noble hound. Oh, he got me a dog. Okay, I gain a dog. He loses 75 gold, and I power swings move a little bit. I mean, I'll see what happens with this one. Okay. I got the pet dog and that was it. I could have gotten the whole thing. Oh, and there we go. Hope will give us a little bit of money. Asking them. Gonna help us out with all of that. So the dog, I can name it. Something alluding to her white fur. Okay, so we've got a white furred dog. I mean, Snow kind of fits that. And I'll make a deal with people that are watching the video if you're still watching at this point. Thank you. But also, if you comment on the video, I will use your name from whatever the comment name is, or you can comment a different name if you want. I'll use your name as either a dog, a cat, a child, possibly the future ruler. I'll just use your name in here. I might even name a city after you. If you got a preference, I can also cater to that. But yeah, make a comment or on what you might want. But snow it is for now. We'll keep it nice and simple. I've got no preference on that. A dog is not good based on its name. It's merely just good. So we've got Zealand here. That's handsome young fellow. So he's got 436, we've got 289. We really do need to build up our military a little bit, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that soonish. To build a city, we're going to need 218. We can already do it with the Dutch culture. That's great. Okay, so Pranking Florist, who is this girl, a guest. Okay, lighten the mood. Is that not a girl? Oh, that's a guy. He's hiding the beard. The eyes, man. Okay, so they want me to steal the clothes. I'm not doing that. I'm not a bully. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask. Yeah, take a break. I don't have any evil traits in me. Oh, I'm even shy. I don't want confrontation. That doesn't make any sense for my character. Okay, good. We're now a man, and that means that I can slow down the time a little bit and take things at a slower pace. So I've gained the trait Astute Intellectual, which is, was that a rank? Yes, a rank 3. Pretty good, not great, but I'm a genius, so it also helps. So we've got Pay Homage. That's something I'd like to do. Let me look at my court really quick, because I need to figure that out. Wrong button. Okay, so we can assign a steward. We got that covered. We can assign a marshal who can help with control here, and we don't have a chancellor right now, so we need to pull in somebody. So as before, I'm going to try and grab a person. There we go. Oh, and it's Florist. Look at that. So they're going to be on my council here with a plus 25. And their best stat is, yeah, it's going to be good. Okay, we're fine. And I'm going to work on domestic affairs right now just because we've got a lot of stuff going on domestically that we need to sort through with balances of power and all that. Though it does have us at 5, so that's good. So promote authority. I don't know if we need that. What's our current counselor's opinions? They're all very positive, so I think I'm going to go towards filling coffers. We got to get that money up so we can expand, build the military up, build up our county. So we can hunt and feast now, and I think for feast, we're going to go ahead and say don't notify us because we're shy and we don't like that. But hunting can definitely be a us thing, so we're going to go for that. So now that we've got that, we'll go for a pay homage. And we're going to do a... Just going to do a demonstrate. Well, no, 50 gold's a lot. Yeah, screw it. We'll do the gold option. And we don't have a caravan master. And we have no one available for that. So caravan master, search for it, confirm, close. We'll look at that in a minute. Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Thanks for watching the Crusader Kings 3 game. I was going to do one big video, but it would have turned out into like a 4 to 5 hour long live. Spoiler, sorry. But it turns out I think I'm going to go ahead and do a episodic like 30-minute thing, and I'll just label each one based on the character that we end up playing. So hopefully it doesn't go beyond like 4 or 5 episodes, but either way, I appreciate you watching. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. And if you want to see more, definitely hit that subscribe button. And have a great day.